Good afternoon. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. And if you're new to the channel, please hit the notification bell. And today, we got ourselves a quality check with the Model Y. So without further ado, let's get right to it. So alright, we have this Model Y right here, just arrived, and let's do a quality check. So we're going to look up and down each and every panel, and at the end, we're either going to give it a pass or a fail. So let's first off start off by looking at the left side of this Model Y. We want to take a look at the bumper, and then we want to make sure that the bumper is a color match with the fender and as well as the hood. And looking at the right light. These are the standard wheels, actually hubcaps with a set of wheels underneath. If you were to powder coat them, they look really nice. So let's start off by looking at the driver's side door. Gap's nice and beautiful, and that's what we want to see. One thing that's important is that you want to check the door handles. You want to make sure that the panels are flush, that this door and this door run smoothly. You shouldn't feel a groove. You'll be able to tell once you run your finger right through. And it's flush. It's nice and smooth, beautiful. Panel, it's all right. Yeah, the gap is not too good and not too bad. It's in the middle. Wish it was a little bit tighter. Now let's move on to the rear. Now on to the right side. Now let's take a look at this right side to see if it's flush, and it is flush. And it is flush. So, I definitely would give this a pass. Now let's move on to another Model Y. So alright, we got this Model Y here, and it's the performance, and the way we can tell is it has the Uber turbine wheels, which is only offered on the performance. Also, the Matrix LED lights are only on the performance. Now let's take a look at the left side light. Let's take a look at the bumper. Let's take a look at the hood gap. Now let's take a look at the right side. And everything looks fine. Remember, if you're taking delivery, never to rush. Walk around the vehicle at least 5 times. And make sure the vehicle's built to the best of their ability. See if it's flush, and it is flush. See if it's flush, and it is flush. Panel's nice and tight, and that's what we want to see. Gap's fine. Charge port door. Another thing you want to look for is that the spoiler's attached on properly. So you want to look at both ends, the left side and the right side. Now let's take a look at the rear. And let's move on to the right side. Right side rear door, flush, beautiful. And that's what we want to see. Remember to check the glass roof. And after you've done a thorough examination of the exterior, that's when you want to move in to the interior. You want to make sure that the gaps are as tight as possible and that there's no scratches on your paint. This gets a pass. Now let's move on to our final Model Y. Alright, so we have this gray Model Y here, and it's the gray with the white interior. Now let's start off by looking at the left side, looking at the hood, and looking at the right side. Everything looks fine. Taking a look at the wheels. Now onto the driver's side door. Beautiful. Doors are flush. Beautiful. Oh, but we have ourselves an issue here. Look at that gap. Unacceptable. Too big. Also, this panel right here. Not good. This sits up a little bit. So, unfortunately, we have an issue with this Model Y. Taking a look at the rear. Now let's take a look at the right side. Take a look at the door to see if it's flush, and it is flush. Great. Well, due to the fact that it has that huge gap, it's huge. I'm gonna have to fail this Model Y. So we've seen 3 different Model Ys this evening, and we've gotten a choice. You can either accept it or you cannot accept it. It's all based on your personal standards and your personal decision. Personally, I would complain to my sales rep if I see any issue on the vehicle that I'm taking delivery of. So, that's all I gotta say. So, thank you and have a nice day. Hey, would you like to win a Tesla Model 3? All you have to do is like, share, comment, and subscribe. And one lucky subscriber will win a Tesla Model 3.